Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Barriers. This is Trauma Addiction Recovery Coach Sonia, and I just want to say thank you all for joining me today. And today, I actually want to share with you all 5 signs of trauma. So, I want to share with you all 5 signs of trauma because sometimes we don't realize that we have experienced trauma, or these 5 signs of trauma that I will talk about are still they're still affecting our lives. We go through healing, but then we realize that some traumas are still affecting us. So I'm going to share with you all 5 signs of trauma. So do not leave your screen. Please watch this live until the end because it is very, very important. Okay. So hello again. I want to say welcome. And I want to speak. I want to get straight to the point. I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to put too much. So I'm going to go straight to the point because I just want to make it quick and simple for you all in order for me to get this message out. So my first sign is overthinking. Overthinking when someone is nice to you. So why do we overthink when we have experienced trauma? Well, that's because we are used to someone doing something good for us. We're not used for someone to doing something good for us. We're always used that. Let me give you an example. When a person used to do something good for you, they would always expect something back. Another example is nobody has ever actually done nothing good for you. So when someone actually does something good for you, you overthink about it. Why is they doing this? Why is they being nice? What do they want? Or what did they do? What did they did to me? Or what are they trying to do? So we're always on that protective mode. We're always on that alert mode. And we overthink it. We overthink it. So that is sign number one, when we overthink, when someone is too nice to us. Number two, oh my God, apologizing. Even when we have not done anything wrong, we apologize. And why do we apologize? It's not because we did something wrong, but it's because we're used to being blamed. So when you're used to being blamed constantly and being belittled, we always apologizing. So if you're in a relationship right now and every time there's a little misunderstanding or a conflict and you apologize and constantly apologize and take the blame, baby, that's a sign that you are still struggling with a trauma. And we need to heal that trauma, okay? Because it's not okay. We don't apologize for things we did not do, or we are not doing anything wrong. We do not apologize, okay? So that's sign number two. Sign number three, we don't remember childhood. Not remembering phases of your childhood. This is because we might have experienced a trauma in childhood, so our brain blocks it to protect us from that pain. So that's the reason why we have childhood gaps. So if you ever wonder why I can't remember this, but I cannot remember when I was this age, or I cannot remember what happened at this party, or maybe like a reunion, family reunion, if you can, that means that you might have experienced a traumatic event, and your brain, to protect you, in order to protect you, is blocking it. So that's sign number three. Sign number four, can't accept compliments. And ladies, let me tell you all this. We do not. When we experience trauma and we're used to being belittled, when we used to constantly, when somebody says something nice, is because they're trying to get something more than just a good thought. Maybe they're trying to take advantage of you in the past. Maybe you were always being told bad things. Maybe you were told you weren't good enough. they cursed you, they mistreated you. So we cannot accept compliment. And it's not because we're humble. It's because we believe that we don't deserve them. That is a sign of trauma. When you believe you don't deserve a compliment, you haven't healed from that trauma because you're still belittling yourself, believing that you're not good enough to deserve that compliment. Okay? Now let's move on to sign number 5. Never asking for help. Let me tell you, this used to be one of my worst nightmares. And I will tell you why. When you experience trauma to the point that when you ask for help, it's being denied, or you being accused like it's your fault, you got yourself in this situation, you deserve what happened to you. When you hear this over and over again, by the time you really need help or you need something, you do not ask for help. Because what do? If we want something, we work for it, we get it ourselves. So that's because you're used to handling on your own. Every time you went to a situation, you had to handle it on your own by yourself. You didn't have that support that you needed at the time. So that's the reason why we never ask for help. So I hope these 5 signs were actually productive for you all, that this can help you know and understand if you're going through any of these signs. If you're still struggling with any of these signs, remember, we need to heal. And healing is not easy. I know it's not easy. It's a rough journey. And I want to share this with y'all. So check out my next YouTube video, because I will be talking about the truth about healing. And I'm gonna be very open and I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. But I just want to share this five signs of trauma with you all tonight. And I hope they were helpful. And remember to like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. I am trying to build a community here. I am also on Breaking Barriers, a Facebook private group, and I'm also on TikTok. So yes, I am trauma addiction recovery coach Sonia. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Let's see.